You know, there's a simple command, just 2 words, that has shaped literally everything you know. It's this hidden engine behind how we learn, how we connect, how we build our entire world. It's so fundamental, we almost never even notice it's there. So what is this powerful command? Well, it's just 2 simple words, hiding in plain sight. Just listen and repeat. That's it. Think about that for a second. What if this simple instruction, the one we use to teach a kid a new word or learn a song, is also the blueprint for how our societies are built and maybe how they're controlled? Now, at its core, this is a beautiful thing. Listen and repeat is the fundamental mechanism of all human learning. It's not some flaw in the system, it is the system. I mean, from our very first words, just mimicking the sounds our parents make, to learning the lyrics of a national anthem or the inside jokes of our friend group, repetition is what creates connection. It's the thread that weaves us into the fabric of a family, a community, a whole culture. And this process, well, it works like a loop. You can see it here. Step 1, we listen to a sound. Step 2, we try our best to repeat it. Step 3, we get feedback. A smile from a parent, a correction from a teacher. And finally, step 4, we refine it until we master it. This simple, really powerful loop is how we get good at everything, from language to playing the guitar. Okay, but this learning thing, it doesn't happen in a vacuum, right? So what happens when this mechanism scales up to millions and millions of people? Well, it starts to shape not just our skills, but our collective beliefs. And it's a real double-edged sword, isn't it? On one hand, repetition creates this powerful bond, a sense of unity, a shared identity. It's how we pass down traditions. But then you look at the other side. It can also become a bind. It can lead to groupthink, where nobody wants to rock the boat, and to exclusion, where anyone who doesn't repeat the party line gets pushed out. And if you let that go unchecked, you end up right here, inside an echo chamber. It's a space where that command, listen and repeat, just runs on an infinite loop. The same ideas bounce back and forth, getting louder and more certain every single time, while any outside perspective gets completely filtered out. So once you see this principle, it's pretty easy to see how it could be, well, weaponized. Throughout history, people in power have understood this. If you can control what people listen to, you can control what they repeat. And if you control what they repeat, you control what they believe. And this is not a new idea. Just look at this timeline. From simple, catchy slogans shouted in the ancient Greek agora, to the massive propaganda machines broadcasting over the radio in the 20th century, all the way to the viral hashtags and memes that completely dominate our feeds today. The technology changes, for sure, but the technique, it's exactly the same. Listen and repeat. But today something is fundamentally different. Technology, and specifically artificial intelligence, has basically put this ancient model on steroids. It's created this brand new kind of digital echo, and it's happening on a scale we have never, ever seen before. At the very heart of all this is something you've definitely heard of, the large language model, or LLM. When you really break it down, an LLM is pretty much the most sophisticated listen and repeat machine ever built. It has listened to a huge portion of everything humanity has ever bothered to write down, and its entire job is to repeat it all back to us in a way that makes sense. And the scale here it's just staggering. A person might read, 1,000 books in a lifetime? As this chart shows, an LLM is trained on the equivalent of basically every library in the world, all combined. It's listened to more than any human ever could. This isn't just a bigger number, it's a total shift in the nature of information itself. And the implication of that is pretty profound. As we rely on these tools more and more, our digital world is in danger of becoming one massive automated echo. There's even a term for it. When AI start learning from other AI content, they call it model collapse. The system just starts repeating its own echoes, and the quality and diversity of information starts to decay. It's like the ultimate echo chamber eating its own tail. So what do we do? Faced with this incredible power of repetition, how do we push back? How do we make sure that we're thinkers and not just echoes? Well, it really comes down to consciously choosing to break that cycle. So how do we do that? It's about a few key habits. First, always question the source. Who's talking and why? Second, you have to actively seek out different perspectives, especially the ones you don't agree with. Third, and this one's huge, you have to shift your mindset from listening just to repeat to listening to actually truly understand. And finally, we've got to celebrate and value original thought in ourselves and in other people. Which really leaves us with this final crucial question. The command, listen and repeat, might have built our world,
but it doesn't have to be our destiny. In a world practically designed to amplify echoes, maybe the most radical thing you can do is find and use your own voice.